are some of the best songs you heard on the radio and listened to in 2019?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh no, we don't listen to the radio.
I don't listen to the radio,
Who
I don't
listens to
know
the radio?
music.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, what about we can start at the classic,
Let's
the
start.
greatest song.
Despacito, does that this year?
Despacito. We can just change it to decade. This whole decade.
Despacito.
Old Town Road, guys.
So I thought I was really confused on what song that. I'm still confused on what song that is.
Me
actually,
too.
People kept referencing that song, but I would hear what I thought was two different songs.
Same.
And it turned out it was the same song, and it changes after the first bit.
That's the country rap song,
and then
right?
switches
Yeah.
to like a rap song. But then I've heard I swear to God, I've heard Country Road in things from before 2019. So is it a cover or a remake of something that
It
existed
was
before?
made in 2019 with a pre-bought beat. I don't know how much he paid for the beat, but he did not pay enough. Whoever made that beat, Lil Nas X, took him for a ride, because then he rapped over the beat and sang over the beat, and it was the original song is like 2 minutes long.
Okay, so there is an original country
The
song.
original-
He
no,
took
no,
the song
no, no.
and then rapped in it.
His is the original.
Who's the original?
Lil Nas X is the
beat
original.
came first?
The beat was purchased like off of Fiverr or something, or off of Instagram. He bought somebody who makes beats.
Okay, but I swear
Is this the
I've
video
heard
with the old man
country
howling?
only version
No,
in
that
like
is
a movie.
that is Big Enough. Big Enough is a way different song.
No,
love
I
that
don't think-
one.
I've
That's
never
the
heard
old man
Big Enough.
screaming in the sky.
Yeah.
Oh no. that's-
Okay, you're right.
that's
That is different. That is different.
But I swear to God, I've heard the country version only of Old Town
So-
Road in movies older than 2019. Like I just saw it somewhere, and I can't remember where.
It just came out this year. It's never been another
confused.
song. But the
This
thing
might
is,
be a
like,
stupid song.
there are 3 versions that came out this year.
Okay.
Because there's the original Lil Nas X ones that came out in January, and then like in March, Billy Ray Cyrus joined him for an extra verse.
Okay.
Lord.
AKA Hannah Montana's dad.
Right.
AKA Don't Break My Heart.
Right.
My achy breaky heart.
Yep. We're very familiar with the song. It is
Yes.
weirdly relevant to our careers.
Yes.
This question might not make any sense, and I don't know if you know the answer, but did the song have anything to do with Fallout 76?
No.
'Cause I
That
swear
is-
I was seeing
That is Take
those.
Me Home Country Roads.
Okay,
Oh.
maybe this is where I'm getting
Which is-
confused.
That might
a
be
John
it.
Denver song
Yes.
from like the 70s.
That's
which is
the song
also
you're getting it mixed up with.
Okay.
Oddly popular in China.
Okay.
That
There
is
are
that is what it
Chinese
So
is.
covers.
the Take Me Home, West Virginia, that's a different song.
That is called Country Roads by John Denver.
Okay.
Almost Heaven, West Virginia.
Gotcha.
Yes. This has solved the mystery for me.
This is clearing it up. I was very
Okay.
confused because I was trying to figure out why this one song was in so many different things
I'm the
and
only
so
one
many
who
different
has
times.
Okay.
ever listened to a radio in this room.
Now sing the country road song.
Take my horse down the old
That's
town
right.
road.
Okay,
and all
okay.
Okay. I don't know how I got these mixed up. So it must have been they
Ride till I
both
can't
became
no
so the older
more.
song became re-relevant this year, I think, because of Fallout 76.
76,
Then it
yes.
must have
Yeah.
happened around the same time.
I think that's what
and they have
happens.
similar names. So
Yeah.
I just kept seeing them both at different times, but not remembering that I was seeing a different name than last time.
Right.
And it just completely messed up the way I was perceiving this song.
Right. Okay.
Like the whole thing with like Old Town Road is like it got placed originally like on the rap charts and
Here,
it
let me
got
see your
placed on
phone.
the
I'm gonna look up 2019 radio songs
I
or
think my
hit
phone's almost
songs.
dead.
it
or
got placed
something.
on
It's like a 3%.
That's okay. It's enough for me to Google.
it got placed on the rap charts and the country charts, and then the country charts removed it, and then like it was like, hey, but this is a country song, and then it was like, no, because this is not what country music is about.
Okay, so is that what you're saying is one of the best songs of 2019?
Yes, because it's the
That
most
was the biggest-
relevant song.
It literally is listed as the best song on Google right now.
I mean, it's definitely like the most downloaded, the most listened to song.
Yeah, I mean, that song blew up. It was everywhere.
Yeah,
and like
I
the
literally
controversy
don't know any
around
of
it
these
is what like
songs.
really blew
The
it up
second
too.
song is Con Altera by Rosalia, and the third one is Bad Guy. And then the next one
I'm a
is
bad guy.
Suga. I don't know.
I also only recently learned who Billie Eilish is.
Like literally,
Very
we
behind,
literally
yeah.
never listen to the radio.
I
Lose You to
disliked the
Love
song
Me?
until I saw like a little TV spot
Lose
about
You to
her
Love Me?
and realized
Like
she
I don't
was-
know any of these songs. Seven Rings.
Seven
Cellophane.
Rings? You don't know Seven Rings?
No, I don't know these.
That's Ariana Grande.
I don't like listen to Ariana Grande in my free time. So the only time I'd listen to her is on the radio, and I don't listen to the radio enough.
It's the one that's like it's got a really like detached beat to it.
Yeah.
And it's like it sort of borrows from like favorite things from Sound of Music. It's like
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I hate
don't
that
like song at all. I like the
I hate
favorite
that
things
song.
part.
wearing a ring, but it
I
don't,
don't.
mean no
I
misses.
think that part sounds fine, but then
That's because it's someone else's song.
Yeah, exactly. It's not hers. Then she starts mumble rapping again. I
No,
can't
she does
stand
not
that.
mumble rap. She says very clearly that she's wearing a ring, but it don't mean no misses. Got 6 matching diamonds for 6 of my bitches. I like to spoil my friends with my riches.
That's very sweet of her.
I want it, I got it.
Yeah, that
I
part.
want it, I bought it.
Wow.
I don't like the song.
I
It doesn't
love
sound
that
good.
song.
I like most pop songs. So like you can introduce me to a pop song, I'll probably like it. But if I had to pick a song of 2019, it's the Spooky Scary Skeleton song by Billie Eilish. That's the correct song. The bad guy, like
That
the
sounds
bad
like
guy,
Halloween
like
music.
bridge or something, or I don't know what it is, but it sounds. Like,
Doo-doo.
yeah.
You
I
just
only
imagine,
imagine
a
like little
skeleton
dancing skeletons. Yeah, exactly.
Bang. I always picture that like I think she's in like some like toy car or something in the music video.
Yeah.
And it's just like
Yeah.
because
I
it's
actually
just
kinda like
that
the music
stupid
video.
image of
It was
her
very
just
dumb.
like
Yeah.
It was ridiculous, but I liked it.
you know, this is the decade that Lorde came out.
No, it's the decade.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
No, I was watching the Billie Eilish movie, and the whole time I'm like, a child made this. And then like 2 weeks ago, they're like, Billie Eilish turns 18. I'm like, oh,
Right.
a child did make
Right,
this.
yeah, that actually, I wasn't really fond of her at all, and then we saw like a TV spot on her, and I was like, oh, she's just a kid making music.
Yeah,
That's
I think
popular
her
for some reason,
her
that's
music
fine.
is pretty good. I think she sings really well. I think her music videos are stuff I would have made when I was 17 too. So
Yeah. I have an actual answer to the question though.
Oh.
My favorite music of 2019 is the Into the Spider-Verse soundtrack, even though that came out like a year or two ago.
Sure, fair enough.
That's what I've been listening to.
Okay,
for
solid.
The last year.
Solid.
It's also a genre of music I was never really into.
Now you have to pick
Yep.
one song from the Spider-Verse soundtrack to be your
I-
favorite.
Sunflower.
Okay, it's hard because I have the song that's my favorite, but it's only my favorite
Minus
80%
one
of
part.
the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Scared of the Dark, I think is the actual title of it. But there's a part where I don't know any of the people that sing. I again, this is my first introduction to this genre of music. I don't know any of the artists on the actual album, but one of the guys that's doing Scared of the Dark jumps in the middle
It's Lil
and
Wayne.
just ruins the song.
It's Lil Wayne. I'm
Is
pretty
it
sure it's
Lil
Lil
Wayne?
Wayne. I think so.
I love the way that the song sounds, and then it's just like this random like crazed hobo broke into the recording studio and then starts like groaning into the microphone for some reason,
And on
they
this-
eventually kick him out and finish the song.
Yeah.
But you have to get through that part first.
On this channel, we love crazed hobos, but we never make them sing.
That's true.
So
Yet.
Yet.
What?
Wait till I hit my musical phase.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my gosh.
I know you are. I can see it developing
feel
in
it
you.
coming.
Next year we
air
only
tonight.
produce music.
Amazing.
That's just a lie.
Dormonster
Right
eventually
now.
becomes a band,
I haven't been
a
keeping up
K-pop
with
band
music.
with 12 members.
I would join a K-pop band.
No, K-pop is why Twitter is cancer.
That's true. K-pop is trash. Dormonster's canceled now.
You don't even know if K-pop is trash.
Nah, I'm sorry. K-pop fans are trash, though.
Okay, that's
I can
not
at least say
controversial.
that.
I don't think. I don't think that's a controversial. I think that's like general
I
understanding.
was just putting the audio clip out there that K-pop is trash, so that Dormonster is canceled shows up on.
Why would you do that?
Because
Gangnam
then we're trending, and then people know who we are.
It's
Gangnam
just the
Style
life you
came
wanna
out this
live.
decade. You guys remember that one?
Oh, we're talking about decades. That's
I'm talking
right.
about this whole decade.
If we're switching,
Okay,
okay,
if we're switching
the
to
whole-
decade, I might
that- I
have.
don't remember what happened 10 years
The
ago.
Greatest Showman is the best song that happened of this decade.
Wow.
It's some of the best music I've ever heard.
That's an opinion.
Name a better song.
A lot of them.
I don't.
Let's
I don't
hear
know. I
it.
mean,
Let's
what were
hear it.
Should we? I don't know the hits. I don't know the. I'm not. I don't follow the
So-
music world closely enough. I'm only just now getting into music correctly.
Yeah. I really liked like a lot of the Childish Gambino albums that came out.
Oh, that's fine.
I do like some of surprising opinion. This Is America was good.
Oh wow, yeah, amazing.
I don't like. Based on the few lyrics I've heard from other songs, I do not like his
I
songs.
think I probably, I don't know if I'd be as into the rest of his music.
Here's a controversial opinion. It wasn't cool to say gross, weird things about women when Eminem was doing it, and it's not cool when Childish Gambino's doing it, and it's not a cool thing, and rap needs to get rid of that trend that it has where it just says disgusting things about women for some reason, because I don't know what is apparently used as like culture. This is just how it was, how I grew up, things we said and talked about. Get rid of it. Toss it out. It's garbage. It doesn't make your music better. Quote me. Come at me. Let me hear it.
On that note, I also loved a lot of Lorde.
I like Lorde a lot too.
My personal favorite song is Green Light. If you have not heard Green Light,
I'm not sure I have
Lorde.
heard Green Light.
You know, I'm only familiar with Lorde's radio stuff, but I would
which
be
album was
interested
that
in,
on?
Green Light's on the second album.
I haven't heard it then.
I'd be
And
interested in listening to
it's-
more of her music.
It's
You would like her.
it's very like, because like Lorde in her first album is very detached and she's above it all,
Yeah.
and like Green Light is like the most humanizing song for her.
Okay. I'd be interested.
Adele happened this decade.
Adele is amazing.
Is,
Adele
like,
is so
Are we
good.
just all on the same page though that like Someone Like You is her best song?
No. No, that is just not her best song. And she has so many good songs.
Never mind, I'll find
That is like probably her worst song.
someone like you.
That's probably her worst song.
Like
That's such a weird
that
song.
song and Chasing Pavements are just like, those got me through my freshman year of college.
I can't handle. No, I don't like either of those
Should
very
I
much.
give up?
I was listening to
should
very
I think
different
Set
music.
Fire to the Rain is really good.
Really?
Yeah, I do think that one's good. I also think a lot of her other songs on her 21 album were awesome. Most of the songs on the 21 album I like better
I hate
than.
Hello. And I hate
Oh, Hello is okay.
the Send My Love to Your Ex-Lover.
That one's okay too. Those aren't my favorites. Now, again, most of her album songs are better than her radio songs, which is what everyone says about any singer that they like. But her album songs are really good, and her radio songs are fine. People are like weirded out because Adele lost a bunch of weight and now they think she's dying
Oh.
or like sick or anorexic
Isn't her
or
just
something.
like
If they're
voice
just
shot?
healthy.
I thought her voice was actual, just like
Is
she was
it?
having something going on with her voice.
That's weird. I don't know.
Maybe. I'm not an expert. Don't quote me. Don't go out and save Adele.
It's Twitter. Twitter is on top of Adele right now. They're ruining her life for no reason. So thanks, Twitter. They're not. She's not paying attention. But
Yeah. Taylor Swift
I was going to say
finished her
Taylor Swift.
ascension to starhood and then fumbled it a little bit.
Taylor Swift stole my heart when she won the battle between her and Kanye and Kim by singing a better song. What is her song again? Oh, Look What You Made Me Do. That's right.
Mean.
No, Look What You Made Me Do.
Mean comes out way sooner than Look What You Made Me Do.
That's what I'm saying. She won, but she didn't make it on my list until she came out with Look What You Made Me Do. Like before, she was like,
Shake It Off is my favorite song that she had this decade.
Really?
really?
Why?
I love
Don't-
Shake It Off.
I mean, that's fine.
I don't remember any lyrics other than Shake
What?
It Off.
I stay out too late.
Right.
Got nothing in my brain.
So I shake it off.
At
Shake
least
it off.
that's what people say.
Shake it off.
Look, I'm dancing on my own. I make the music moves up as I go.
Did you write this song?
I was.
Did.
I have trouble participating just because I was listening to very different music and not in a hipster artistic way at all. I just don't know what I'm doing when it comes to music. So I have like a few things that I found through like video game soundtracks or through like somebody mentioning it in a podcast once, and then I will listen to all of their albums for 3 years.
Do you know we've known each other
That's
for most
usually
of
how
this
that
decade?
goes. Have we? 2014? Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Huh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's
The
all.
MGMT got big right before the decade, right?
MGNT.
MGMT.
What is this? What is this
Yeah.
They
name?
had Time to Pretend.
I think I remember that. Yeah, no, they're the ones that.
Fated to
Right, they're the ones that aren't Passion Pit,
Right, the ones that aren't passion fruit are very
Yeah.
correct.
Oh, right. No, they just had that one song.
No, they had that one. They had kids. You were a child falling on your knees from me.
Oh yeah. I know
No,
that
not
one.
Control
ringing any bells.
yourself.
This was a Reed band
Take
back in the
only
day.
what you need
Yeah,
from
yeah,
me.
When Reed was first going hipster, this was, I think, one of his bands.
Their whole
Actually, there's one
When
band I got
Reed
to be
was
hipster
going
about.
hipster.
Okay.
There's one band I got to be hipster about.
was it fun?
It was Imagine Dragons. Reed found them before they were popular, legitimately.
yeah.
And we were listening to them for like
That
a month
didn't-
before they blew up.
Man, that didn't pan out for you over the course of the
No.
decade.
Their first album was great.
Their first album was great.
You know who is garbage and always has been?
Who?
Guess.
Did you
John Mayer.
No.
Did you know Believer got rated the #1 rock song of the decade?
Well, that's about the closest to rock that we've had this decade. We don't really do rock right now.
There is rock.
Is there?
Who's singing rock right now?
I mean, there are rock bands out there that are making rock music, but when
They're
at
not
least if you wanted
popular.
to do like
It's
pop
all
rock,
Pop. Yeah, I mean,
even if you
it's-
wanted to do pop rock, even if you wanted to do Imagine Dragons, like Radioactive was a much better song than Believer.
Believer's not
agree.
very good.
Yeah.
You
maybe
made
like-
me a believer.
Yeah. No,
Actually,
it's not-
the
definitely
only
not one
version
the
of that
ones I-
song Kyle and I listened to is one that a YouTuber redid where he makes all of the sounds from Believer in his kitchen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's really good.
I believe that.
It's Chase Holfeller. Go check
Yeah,
him out. He's
that was
actually
pretty good.
incredibly talented. He's the guy that does all the minor song, like
Yeah.
singing songs
Oh
in minor
yeah.
keys.
Yeah.
He does those, and you should watch him if you haven't. But he sings traditional songs in
Actually,
minor keys.
YouTuber musicians were some of my biggest ones. Like Pentatonics and Lindsey Sterling were my big ones for this year.
Oh yeah.
It was
totally.
it was Pentatonics and Lindsey Sterling, and then it was a bunch of depressing people during the the early years.
Yeah.
But it was like who's the one Jose Gonzalez I got into because he did the soundtrack for
Walter Mitty.
another movie that Ricky doesn't like for some reason, and then there was also Ben Howard, which was one that Reed liked a lot and got me into. And then I started getting into Of Monsters and Men near the end of the year, also, or in the decade, which is a good, just generally my taste in music. I think.
like Monsters and Men.
So
Monsters of Men. Monsters
Of Monsters and Men.
of
a
Monsters.
big thing that happened this decade, and that really I loved, and like essentially ended with the album. But
Yeah.
Pink Season came out in 2017.
Pink.
What is
Like
Pink
the singer?
Season,
Pink Season.
which is a album by Pink Guy,
Oh my god.
who is a persona of Filthy Frank,
Oh right.
who is now Joji,
right.
who makes real music now.
Okay.
Slow Dancing in the Dark is actually just a great song. That's the Joji song. I'm only slow dancing in the dark.
I don't think I've heard that.
Oh, we'll play it later.
Okay,
Anyways,
I'm down.
and the music video is great, but like Pink Season is just this awful, unlistenable, and somehow amazing, just amalgamation of tracks, and like it's perfect with Filthy Frank's humor, and like just it is just a mess of an album, and it's beautiful and so different than anything you've ever heard. It is awful and disgusting at times. There's like songs called like Gay for Donald, which is wonderful, and like there's like a song called White is Right, which is really just scathing. There's an entire
This
song
is
that's
really-
in Japanese. There's a song called like there's like Club Banger 9000. Meme Machine is a song in there.
I think I'm learning a lot about us.
And then
Ricky, you're like the embodiment of like it's not hipster. It's like if hipster ran deep. Your taste in music and movies and stuff, it's all about like it's like shock art value. Like the depth
got
behind that kind of
into-
stuff.
I got into Filthy Frank. Now the rest of like shock YouTube stuff,
Not even, but
Not
like
really.
you also need movies that like they can't just be classic. They have to be some sort of weird barrier
Gotta be
breaking,
new.
like new.
This is what it
I
sounds
Yeah.
like.
want new experiences.
Right.
something
You
you've never
can't. You
seen.
don't. You don't like things that have like like they could be the most well done version of something that's already
sense.
happened, and you'd rather watch a bad version of something
Yeah.
new.
Right.
I think that makes sense, yeah.
That
I
does make
will
sense.
always seek for like new experiences.
I think that's now that I'm learning
Yeah,
that you
no,
don't
okay.
hate everything.
This
So like
is why-
I'm figuring out where you fall into. It's coming together.
This is why you and I kind of clash in opinions, because to the contrary, I wallow in the past. So I like rewatching
Right.
the same
I
thing over and
can't.
over again.
I need to move forward.
I just want women. I just want women
Don't
in my
we all?
songs. I want
we
women
all?
in my songs, and I want them in my movies, and I want them in my books.
You'll be happy one day.
Who do you think
I don't
was
know when,
who do you
but-
think was the most influential woman in music this past decade?
Okay, I'm glad you narrowed it down to in music, or that was going to be a really big question.
I don't think it was Michelle Obama.
In
All right.
music.
Leslie Knope.
In music.
I could have like if you just okay
Like
in
you're looking
music.
at we're like looking at like Beyonce. We're looking at Taylor Swift.
I guess it kind of depends on the type of woman you are. I know that there's a lot of
the
like
type of influence you're talking about.
Right.
yeah. I would okay. So
Who's
Beyonce,
your favorite woman
Who's your
in music
favorite
this
woman?
decade?
Who is my favorite? I'll have to think about that honestly. I have to remember the decade and then the music and then the women. So it's a bit of a it's a bit of a reach for me. I think talk about other things while I remember.
Was Orianthe
decade.
2010? She had a like brief career. Orianthe.
I don't know who that is.
According to you.
Yeah,
See
I'm
your
not sure
phone.
it is either. My phone is.
Her big hit was According to You.
Oh.
No.
That sounds
I'm
familiar.
stupid. I'm useless. I can't do anything right. But
No.
according to him.
Yeah, I've heard that song. No, kind of cheesy. It's fine. It's just
She was
kinda
like
cheesy.
more guitar Avril Lavigne.
I don't really know. So the
Yeah.
problem with like I like music, but I don't know anything about the people that make the music.
I
And I'm not
do
really
because it
interested.
matters to me a lot. Like I'm definitely I am a
This was-
vote with
Sure. It matters
your
to me who I
dollar
give
kind
money
of
to.
person.
This was a
Yes.
decade. This is a decade of
That's why you steal all
adult
your music.
Justin Bieber. Adult in quotations, because he's still just a child, but he tried to be adult. He coined the word swag in Boyfriend at the start of the decade. If I was your boyfriend,
Pretty
I'd
sure
never let you go.
boyfriend. Oh,
places you
Ian
ain't never seen
boyfriend.
Want to?
I love that song.
I do too.
It's such a good song.
I unironically have "Mistletoe" by Justin Bieber like on
too.
on my Christmas playlist.
It's a good song. It's a good song.
Actually, just so like I mean, there was the Justin Bieber hate train was pretty strong at the beginning of the decade.
That's
but there's
because
been
he
lots
was a
of
little
songs
piece of
that like
garbage.
I've found out were Justin Bieber later, and I already liked them. So I got tricked into accepting that Justin Bieber was like.
I like
actually a
Justin
pretty
Bieber.
good
Justin
musician.
Bieber, he's actually a very good
He's a
singer.
good singer. Yeah, he's got a
And his
great
songs
voice.
are really well done. Oh, I think okay, so for me, biggest influencer of the decade, of the beginning of the decade,
Sure.
will always be Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
She is a massive.
like she was,
she
like-
did so much for a few things. So Katy Perry won at the beginning of the decade. Like
That was like what, Teenage
She-
Dream? Was that her big hit at the beginning of this?
that was
decade?
2009.
Teenage Dream?
So technic. Oh no, not teenager. Kiss a Girl. Kiss a Girl was 2009.
Kiss the Girl is
That was
2000.
earlier
Like
than that.
that's
She
2008.
performed,
it?
that, she performed that at YouTube Live, the first live
I'm
YouTube
pretty
event in,
sure-
like,
Summer
2007 or something.
No, I'm pretty sure it came out in either 2008 or 2009.
Summer 2009. The summer song of the year was "California Girls."
Yeah.
No.
that
Yes.
happened before 2010.
That was like 2010.
No, it was before 2010.
Because that was
I
like
at-
You could, like,
that
you're-
was
you're the only one with
the
the
that
phone
was
that's
the
alive.
inescapable song of that
sorry,
summer.
It may have been 2010 summer,
Okay.
but it was before I started college. Because
You're talking about California Girls?
Yeah, I remember
Okay.
watching the music video at Ian's house before I started college.
That might be
So,
true.
like, 2010 at the latest.
Even still, Katy Perry is my decade influencer winner for my life, and I think a lot of people's
see
life.
that.
So
Okay, summer of 2010.
it's California
Okay.
Girls.
Yeah, California
Called
Girls.
it. But anyway, basically, since she did I Kissed a Girl, she has influenced society, I think, in a really dramatic way. So one, she comes out and she's gorgeous, and then
Yes.
she's like boundary breaking with some of her, and by boundary breaking I mean in pop. She's boundary breaking in pop.
Yeah.
Like it's not like no one's ever sang a song about lesbians.
Tattoo.
And
what
she's
things
not
you
even a
say.
lesbian. She came out with I Kissed a Girl, and then that became a whole controversy because it started drawing attention to straight girls sexualizing bi women, and she like everything she's done has gotten people talking about something massive. Like, can
fair.
Katy Perry be
Yeah.
a feminist icon if she shoots whipped cream out of her boobs? Let's talk about it for 20 years. Please, let's talk about it for 20 years. And then she also has all this phenomenal music, and she's an amazing pop singer. And then she grows into this inspirational songwriter, and then she has a mental breakdown, cuts all her hair off, dyes
then
it
she
blonde,
makes
starts
Swish
singing
Swish.
garbage music, but it's all part of her journey that she'll get to one day, so it's fine. And I hate everything she's been since she cut her hair.
What are your opinions of Swish Swish, the
It's
music
bad.
video?
The music video is fun. It's enjoyable to watch, but like, it's also bad. No, I can't stand anything Katy Perry does now. But in
Right.
terms of like influence, I think Katy Perry takes the cake for
I think that's fair.
What do you
2010
feel
to
about, like,
2020.
Kesha.
Kesha has a smaller period of that time, I think.
Right. Well, she was like started in
Kesha-
like 2008 with TikTok. TikTok might have been 2009.
She had like popular
And then-
songs, but she wasn't like influencing people. Like there was a small few people that are like,
like-
yeah, I can be dirty in public, but other than
like,
that, like
what do you feel about like the Woman album?
her newest one,
Yeah.
I have only listened to a few songs, and
How do you
they're
feel about
really
Praying?
not my style. I also don't love the style of the song Praying. It was cool that Kesha came out and was like, I can sing, so props for that. That was awesome. And it's cool that she wrote music that means something to her and her struggles, so more props for that. Praying is not my type of song or my type of music.
That song, hearing it live was like moving.
I bet that would be
Like
amazing.
when she hit the high note live, I was just like, holy fuck.
It's an amazing song. I just would never like listen to Praying in my free time, I guess. And then the next person would probably be Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift's
Sure.
amazing.
Technically, Beyonce would probably top Taylor Swift, but I don't like Beyonce or any of her music. I don't like the
Wow.
person Beyonce. I don't like Beyonce fans, and I don't like Beyonce music.
I definitely don't like Beyonce fans.
No, I'm
All
gonna take the
single
ring
ladies.
off it and throw
All
it in the
single
trash.
I have a tangent because I feel like there haven't been enough tangents this
Yes,
episode.
tangent us.
No, please, Beyonce more.
Do you guys remember or know anything about the weird one-time event that was Playlist Live?
No.
Have you ever heard of this, or do you
What
remember
is
this at all?
that, actually?
No.
In, I want to say 2008, YouTube, before it was bought by Google, but at the time when YouTubers were becoming a thing, hosted a big live event that was streamed on YouTube. It was the first thing streamed by a major company on the internet. There were streaming services, but they were terrible. Twitch was not a thing. YouTube streaming wasn't a thing. There was like Ustream and like some other things that you could do live streaming, but it was really low quality. And YouTube came out and they were like, we're going to do a live show and we're going to invite all of the YouTube stars that currently exist because it's 2008 out to this big event. And I had no idea what was happening, but I turned it on just to see what was going on. Katy Perry was on it. It's the first time I ever
That
saw her.
sounds really
she was
familiar.
singing "Kissed a Girl" because it was new.
Yeah.
I think Rhett and Link were on it because they've literally always been around since the internet was born.
They have. This
and
is
so
true.
they were there. Did you introduce me to Brandon Hardesty? Was that you? The guy that did all the voices? He was the kind of like heavyset guy that did like the scene reenactments of movies where he played both parts and like perfectly reenacted the voices. I want to say that was you, but
The only person who does a lot of voices that I know of is Rob Cantor, and he doesn't actually do all those
That
voices.
sounds familiar. That name sounds familiar.
he did the Shia LaBeouf song.
He did the Shia LaBeouf
Yes.
song, and
Yes.
he also did he did this song where he did 30 celebrity impressions over the course of a song that he wrote,
but
sounds
it's fake.
Oh.
that's right. Yeah,
And
I
then he had to,
remember
like,
saying that.
make
Right,
the
He
video.
hired voice actors and then like mouthed along with them or something
Mouth along
like
with
that.
them, and they're
Yeah.
like singing in the side.
Right.
Like it's like he like starts a metronome in the background to make it look like it's all one like live one
Right,
shot
yeah.
video, because that was like the big thing on
Yeah.
YouTube
He
back
was trying
then.
to trick people, I think.
Yeah, and it
that was
worked,
pretty
and then
good.
he had to like be like, "Please, this is fake on the real video."
But yeah, so basically it was almost set up like they didn't know what they were doing either. They were just like, this is getting popular for some reason. We're gonna do this big live show and invite everybody who you recognize out. I think Fred was on it. Like it was that time.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
no, no,
And-
no, no, no,
And
no.
there was one segment where another Guitar Hero was really big in 2008. And so they started up with there was this kid that was like maxing out perfectly playing Through the Fire and Flames on Guitar Hero, which is the hardest song on the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Because it's the hardest song in real life too.
Yeah.
And there was this Asian
my
boy,
God,
and he
Guitar
was just
Hero.
like playing this song and like perfectly
Oh, I
hitting every
remember
single
him.
note.
Yeah.
And then and then like the wall comes up, and then the actual band is there playing the song behind him.
Whoa.
Dragon
And it was like
Force.
this big like showstopper moment. That kid was Freddie Wong, because Freddie Wong was a Guitar Hero world champion before he became a YouTuber.
Oh my god, I
Oh
remember
my
that
God,
kid.
Freddie Wong, talk to us, work with us.
Wait, so this is really important. When I was in middle school, I had a huge crush on this boy named Ron Dendy, and I went over to his house and I beat him at Guitar Hero, and I totally ruined my chances of him ever liking me again because I beat him at Guitar Hero. Ron, if you're
Wow.
listening, he follows me on Instagram. He's
I-
not listening,
I love
but I hope he hears
rhythm
this one day.
games.
Yeah.
I adore them, and I like constantly like think about just like buying a PS3 and buying a Rock Band set just to have.
I really liked Rock Band. I never
To
got
just-
the Guitar Hero, but Rock Band
to
I
just
liked.
like keep for like Rock Band nights.
Well, Rock Band was mutual. Guitar Hero was competitive against each other. Rock Band, you're playing as a team. Everybody has their own instrument.
Fair.
You're playing like together.
Fair.
And you save each other.
And as you know
That's the
about me,
best
I'm not
mechanic.
competitive at all.
You're not a competitive person.
I-
Okay, fair.
I love Rock Band. I love
I never
rhythm
played Rock
games.
Band. Is that the one where you sing?
Yeah,
One of them
there's a
sings.
microphone, there's a drum set, there's a guitar, and there's a keyboard.
And there's a bass.
Yeah. No, that always
You
made me
can
so
do
Keyboard
bass,
was
nervous.
but there's also a keyboard that was
late,
introduced
late.
later. Yeah.
It makes me so nervous. Also, I never had money. I didn't know anyone who had money for Rock Band. You had to buy
We
all
got
the
it-
instruments.
We got it really late off of Craigslist. We didn't get it when it
Oh,
was
okay,
like in
yeah.
its prime.
I was such a good guitar. I was so good at Guitar
Really?
Hero. Yes, I could play all the songs on hard.
I love Guitar Hero too. I love any rhythm game with a stupid.
I can't do any of
peripheral.
the dance ones.
I can play DDR.
I cannot do.
I
DDR.
can't either, but I like trying.
No, I
It's
can't.
exhausting.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
It
It's
is like
impossible.
absolutely exhausting.
There was
Yep.
what was the
But that's actually our time.
oh
So Kyle,
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
wrap up all of the tangents in one sentence, please.
Boom.
Kyle doesn't know music.
That's
No.
what I was
Fred-
going
no,
to
no,
say
no, 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 no,
anyways.
Here's what it is. Fred playing DDR is the reason that Katy Perry is the best singer
Freddie
of the decade.
Wong. Freddie Wong playing DDR. Fred did not
No, no,
play
no.
DDR.
No, Fred.
What?
Fred. Fred voice
has John Cena living in his fridge.
This is also true.
I
Good
Fred.
night.